Episode 15, hats off to the volunteers. Okay, it is 10 a.m., April 22, episode 15. Day 16 though, we'll explain that in a little bit. Herc right here gave us a ride down, here in the blue, and he just gave us a ride back. I want to thank you very much for your help. You saved us a lot of time, Herc. Trail Angel Supreme. Trail name?
Jet Setter.
All right, Jet Setter? Okay, I can understand why, brother. You probably left yesterday, okay?
Broken Arrow.
Broken Arrow? Okay, awesome. We just saw them come down. Looks like Herc's gonna give them a ride down to Idlewood. It was great. Idlewild. I didn't do a lot of footage in there because zeros are for me and the woman only, but we'll explain that in a little bit. Thank you very much. We're gonna have a good time. How's life treating everybody?
It's good. In about 15 minutes, hamburger fries.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cheers to that. We'll catch you on the other side. Thank you. Okay, once again, we're at episode 15. Day 16, because I'm not taking zero footage. And for all you out there that don't know what zero footage is, it's actually when you do not have any hiking miles in that day and you take a rest in town. So I know this is old news to a lot of folks, but the folks out there that don't know, pretty much, oh, my friends came here. Hold on, I got a cut, hold on. Sweet Sacks right there, gave us a liter and a half. I didn't even get to do my intro yet. Big Titan deep freeze. We got trail magic right here before we hit the trail, 10 a.m. on April 22nd, right?
That's right.
Look at this, boom. Hey, trail magic on the PCT happiest known time. The love is very real out here. Thank you. Let's try this again. Episode 15, day 16. That is, because we took a zero.
This is right there, 2.5 miles ahead. San Jacinto Mountain.
All right. And that is the reason why it's day 16, episode 15. I'm not taking any footage of zeros. That's kind of my downtime. We're going uphill fully loaded right now, so you can kind of figure out how many zeros I've taken just based upon the episode number and the day number. But it is April 22. I'm taking cognitive note. Our small bubble back there, which ironically got dropped off. Sweet Stacks again. Just gave us some more trail magic. He's helped us out. He was with Prude and John and Two Beers. And what a great day. I will give a shout out to Idlewild Inn because I didn't take any footage. And I don't think I'm gonna be taking footage on my zeros, but maybe I can put a small snippet of the room or something as I'm speaking. I'll have to see if I have any footage. But thank you very much. Great room. We stayed in a room called Camp, had a fireplace, big bathroom. Oh, it was just awesome. That whole town was great. So there's my plug for Ottawa. Best zero yet. I would have to say that place was just magnificent. Other than that, I just want to explain why and when I'm not doing episodes, but when I do zero, when there's no miles, there won't be any very minimal city footage or store footages. That's the time where I get to kind of relax and give attention to myself. And Unicorn, cleaning up and doing some serious things, but maybe when we get back on trail today, we'll get some of that good footage everyone likes, or hopefully likes, and we will get back to you, and we will catch everyone on the other side. Thanks for watching. Back up the mountain. Devil's what? Devil's Slide. I always forget. I'll catch you on the other side. Well, it's nature. It's the circle of life. But it's a pretty bird, and it's still a pretty bird. Rest in peace, pretty bird. Hey, this is Steve. You're doing, what do you do here on the trail?
Clearing the trees or blocking the trail.
Walking the trail. You've been doing this how long, Steve?
13 years.
Wow.
That's awesome.
13 years. Well, we just had a conversation here. He was giving us a heads up about where the trees were at, where they were getting cut down, and giving us some history. But I always like to give a shout out to all the folks that have been doing this on all the trails that Unicorn and I have hiked. But Steve, I want to thank you very much for your service for 13 years. Is there anything you would like to say?
No, it's you know, it's a pleasure doing it. Enjoy being up here, and I get plenty of thanks all the time.
That is awesome, Steve. I love the volunteer work. We're going to appreciate it. We're going to try to hike our own hike. We are going to try to leave no trace, follow all the rules out here that we need to do. Thank you very much. We're going to catch everyone on the other side. Thank you, Steve. I'm talking to Steve here. He cut this tree. He's educating me and Unicorn. He cut this trail here 2 years ago, and he's explaining the differences of cutting trees on a slope and without a slope and all the engineering involved. You know, he's connected with the U.S. Forest Services, and we appreciate it. But again, when you see this work, it's real work. He's coming up here manually with a manual saw, hiking with us, cutting the tree down manually, all on his own. It could be very dangerous. So again, hats off to the volunteers. It might be overexposed, but we're on top of Idlewild here. It might be overexposed. You might not be able to see those clouds, but it's just simply amazing. So, wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we just had some of that B-roll there. And we're at what elevation?
8,700 elevation.
8,700 elevation.
We're about to go up to 9,000.
About to go up to 9,000. Just to reiterate, we're doing this again today. Seems like there's still a lot of that going on, so finding them spots where the needles have hit for dryness and continuing our path. Slowly but steady with a lot of food on our back. So it's a little after 2. I think we just did around 7 miles, and we couldn't help but see this little patch of land here with all the wildlife and the birds chirping and a lot of flat space, as you can see. Right there, smack dab in the sun, we decided, hey, let's maybe set camp a little early today. We just came out of town, and logistically, Unicorn has figured out, you know, there's a big water carry tomorrow, only 2 more miles from water. So why not try like a 22 tomorrow and kind of take it easy here in the sun, because there's some ridges coming up with snow, and we thought this would be a great place to set camp and really enjoy nature. I mean, look at some of these trees here that we're surrounded by. I think someone might have camped here before. You can see the indentations and the stakes. There's so many birds, they just fly like right next to you out here.
Hopping around.
And it's just a great little place to kind of camp in and just take it all in. And you know, it's not just about crushing miles, but there's days for that. But today we just kind of felt like stopping and enjoying the scenery a little bit, enjoying the views, all the green and the snow. It's beautiful. Hello everyone. Episode 15, kind of short, because y'all know we took a few miles here, 7 miles to stop at this beautiful site. Just couldn't pass it up, as you can see. I'm like right in the middle of like this boulder field up here on the hill. Our tent site's down there. You can see Unicorn. We did 7 miles today coming out of Idlewild. Steve was awesome. Had a great conversation with him talking about how he's volunteered for a pretty long time, cutting down those trees manually. So hats off to Steve and the volunteers to keep the trail the way they are. And you know, Idlewild was a phenomenal place. We had a fireplace. Even the camping was good because we camped out one night there at the campgrounds. Everything there was really, really, really good. So besides those points right there today was taking it easy coming out of town, doing 7 miles, looking to do maybe 22 tomorrow. There's a water source. And meeting Steve, the beautiful weather, hitting this pocket of nature here that was virtually impossible to skip. You know, we're about to leave the mountains, you know, kind of go for a long water carry tomorrow, and we just couldn't pass it up. So we're gonna have a long evening here, enjoy our night. Everyone, thank you for your support and your kind words. And we're just appreciating that we can make it here another day out here on the PCT. But the love has been real, so we got to give the love back. We'll catch everyone on the other side.